Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new episode of Music with Nick. Today we got another Prince reaction. I know we're being spoiled here by JJ, sponsored by JJlovesPrince, and man, I can't wait. Yesterday I did a reaction for her where where Prince plays some covers. If you want to check out that video, I'll leave it at the end of this video. And he's basically, I got it right here. I released it a couple of hours ago. He plays Play That Funky Music, Hollywood Swinging, and Fantastic Voyage. An amazing jam. You can't miss it. Watch it, and you're gonna have a lot of fun. But yeah, today we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about, of course, Prince, but this is another reaction to a song I've already reacted to. But I mean, you know, if we're talking about live versions, they're all a bit different. They're all a little bit, you know, there's something new happening every single time, and especially with Prince, you never know what you're gonna get. It's always gonna excite you. It's always gonna surprise you. And I love this. There was one comment, and that was, I don't really exactly what it said, but it's like, if he doesn't move you, if Prince can't move you with these tunes, then you're dead. And I was like, yeah. And I was literally yesterday like, oh, I think, no, if that doesn't put a smile on your face. And literally during the entire video, I was like up to here. So I'm thankful. Thank you so much. Again, JJ, thank you so much for all your support with your Prince reactions. Everybody loves them. Everybody comments on them. And, you know, I'm sure that the diehard Prince fans will find the channel one of these days, and they're going to watch your videos. And I'm sure that they already watch other requests of yours as well. So, but today I'm going to read a little bit here that JJ provided me with, just, you know, to extend a little bit on what she's trying to do here. What what sort of reaction is this? Because it is Purple Rain. So it says, "Hey Nick and Alexia," and thank you so much. Even though Alexia was not in the video, you know, that I reacted to, she does watches almost every video that I react to, or listens to, you know, the music on her way to work, on the way back to work, and stuff like that. So she does have a little bit of time. So it says here, "Hey Nick and Alexia, I wanted to provide some more thoughts on the Purple Rain request I just submitted. And there are so many characters. Oh, there are only so many characters it will let you post." So I totally know what you understand. I think you're talking about Buy Me a Coffee. It's a little bit on the limited side. So I love that you just said, I'm just going to write him an email. So it said, "You pointed out during the Play That Funky Music reaction how Prince's bigger focus on his guitar made him more skilled as he got older." Yes, I did. "You specifically mentioned his guitar playing on the 1985 performance of Purple Rain." Yes, that's what I mentioned, that since that performance and the one that I watched yesterday, his was just, I just felt there was an amazing amount of maturity on the instrument, and the way he chose his notes, and the way he was playing, and the way he was feeling the notes. Not that it wasn't good on Purple Rain. On the contrary, it was amazing. But I think he was busy with everything else, the dancing, the other instruments, you know, just coming up, the composition. I think that he had more stuff to just, like, his catalog was immense, so he didn't have to worry so much about writing music and learning different instruments. And I think that Prince is a very passionate guitar player, and you could really see that in his performance yesterday. I was like, wow, he just grew musically so much on this specific instrument, you know. So that's what we're both talking about here. So JJ says, "I love that performance, of course, but the 2010 performance in Milan is even better to me." So wow, that's cool. And then here it says, "That's probably not the prevailing thought amongst most Purple fans, family, but I stick by it. So that's JJ's favorite one. So I thought it would be really cool for you to see that progression. So I think we are onto something here. Maybe I think that JJ agrees with me that he did grow, on the instrument. The other part of this performance that impresses me so much is how emotional and committed he still is to his playing Purple Rain. 25 years and thousands of performances after that 1985 performance you saw. His facial expressions make it seem like he goes into a whole other state during this performance. And I know that literally is what happens. I've seen other players, like when David Gilmour plays, epic Pink Floyd solos, and he still plays them with that same passion and fire. And other guitar players like my heroes like Steve Vai or Yngwie Malmsteen. Maybe Yngwie Malmsteen not that much, because he's gotten a little and he's my favorite one. And it's just sad to see that sometimes they lose that fire, they lose that, they lose that touch. But it's also, as you get older, you lose that ability in your hands. Maybe it hurts to play. But Steve Vai, when I saw him finally, it was like listening to the album, So it says he played that song so many times that it could have been so easy and even understandable for him to phone it in, just play whatever. But he never did. It was a whole different experience each time. You could literally do a whole series just on the different versions of Purple Rain, which just makes me realize his genius even more. And I love that. I love that you want to share this, with us. And it says, thank you for continuing to do these Prince reactions. I hope you and your viewers, subscribers are really enjoying them. And you know what? The credit goes really to you, because you are the one sponsoring these. You're the one, you're going out of your way to get these to me. And, and that is the real, so it's basically, I want to give you more credit. Yes, I'm the one who reacts to them and I talk and blah, blah, blah. But hey, if you want, JJ, if you ever want to do this, you could come on the channel if we do a live or something, or maybe just a video. You don't have to be live. And if you're not comfortable with it, I understand. But if you want to do a reaction with me and Alexia, let's do it. All you need is a camera and a computer. That's all you need to do. So if you ever want to do that, we should do it, and then we can react together. Maybe something you haven't seen, which I doubt hasn't happened, but maybe something that more obscure, maybe something that maybe you wouldn't have, you haven't seen. Maybe we could do that, and we could do it over. It's not FaceTime, but there's a couple of programs where we can have you and us, and we can react together. Wouldn't that be fun? So I don't know, just as a thank you, because it's really your doing, and you are I want to thank you for being able to do this. So without further ado, I do have the video loaded up, and let's get into it. But I really wanted to touch on these subjects, that why am I doing Purple Rain again? So yes, I've heard this song, but I haven't seen this version. And with Prince, it's going to be a totally different experience. So let's go. So here we are. Let's pull it up. All right. Should be there. Let's see. I had already had it pulled up. Give me a second. All right, here it is. For some reason, it wasn't visible, but here it is. Here's the video. And let's play it just like that, as big as we can get away with it. And let's close this. And here we are, Purple Rain, Prince, Milan 2010. Let me just close out this, and here we go. Thank you again so much, JJ. Thanks everybody for watching, and we appreciate you. We appreciate your comments, your likes, your subscriptions, everything. Thank you so much, and here we go. Very nice violin here. Maybe the synthesizer. Yes. That interplay. Wow. Yeah. Even the way he's singing it differently, wow. Wow. Wow.
You know what you're singing about? Put your hand out. I only want to see you singing.
Yeah, I'm proud to be half Italian. It's a great crowd.
You'll reach out for something. Reach out for me. I'll reach out for you. Say you want me. You got to make up your mind. Baby, better love. Baby, better love. Let love
Wow. Wow, wow, pep. Yeah. Wow. 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 There we go. Wow. That was so good. It was so good. Okay. Wow, that literally got the tears out of me. Wow. Man. It was just wonderful, beautifully played, the emotion put into it, and just the whole build up to the solo. Even before the solo, I was already like, wow, that crowd control, that, you know, lets them participate. Let me just put this here back here. All right, so I can. And the way when he was like playing, I loved how he was holding the first three, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth string with a finger. So he was doing that thrill, you know, that the hammer on. What a cool technique, because it has never really occurred to me. I just try to, like, I don't know, some people use like these things like this, you know, to mute their strings. That's kind of funny that I just had it lying around here. You strap this on the guitar and you mute the strings so they just don't ring, because sometimes when you do like a hammer on or something, some kind of a bend or something, you could hit. And I love that he was just holding them to silence them. And then the whole solo, the way he played it, and it's his solo, and he can, change it a little bit, change the variations and whatever. And I love that he keeps it to like, because I remember I actually told JJ, hey, I'm gonna record that solo, and I did a version or two, but I was just doing my own things, it was like doing all kinds of finger acrobatics, and then I was like, I don't know, that doesn't have the same feel. It's cool, and but I think the original that's the one to play. If you like leave that structure, then it's not the Purple Rain solo anymore. It's just an improvisation over the chords. So then I was like, well, I better learn the original. It's not that difficult, because it's but you have to play it exactly the same, And then I was like, oh, I just haven't had the time, but I still owe you a recording. But I just love the way he was just like, sliding into that position without even looking, and he was just in the zone. And it's so cool because there's a good night and a bad night, and I've had good nights and bad nights when I play live. Sometimes when your gear doesn't work, or there's something off with the pedal or something with the amp, if you don't have that sound, then it just throws you off. And I love how comfortable he was, and how comfortable he was playing, and how well he was playing. And what a great version. I love it. I love the audience here in Italy. Like I said, I'm proud, I am half Italian, 50% actually. Like down the, like literally I did that that test, that DNA test, and it's 50% Italy, and then the other 50% is all over Europe, like in the northern regions. Not even like German that much, like a little bit of German only. So my mom is born in Germany, but I think her ancestors are all from Norway and stuff. So, but the Italian part, I was really proud of that they were so, engaging with him and singing along, and he was like directing them, and I love when he does that. But yeah, what a great performance. Wonderful. Like you said, there could be, I could literally do a series on only Purple Rain concerts and reactions. And the sound of this, I don't know what they were using. Yes, it was a little bit shaky, but it was, it is also different. He moves around a lot on stage, but the sound of this camera, I don't think if a cell phone today can capture it like that. Maybe an iPhone, I don't know, 300 or whatever. I don't use iPhones. Alexia is the iPhone user of the house, the Apple user. But I don't see any big difference from her and my phone. Like, I use a pretty good phone, Android, and I'm happy with it. And it does everything pretty much the same, or might I say better, than Alexia's. And that she doesn't like that at all. But what a great performance. What a version. This one was definitely amazing, and superior to the one that I saw before. But again, the 85 version was also very good, but this one took the cake for now. So again, thank you so much. I mean, like JJ, you even made me cry. There's something about this one, I don't know, the faces he makes, the happy he is, he's constantly smiling. Just before he even played the solo, I was already feeling a little like emotional, because what a happy individual, what a happy man. And I then it reminded me, of course, that he passed away in such a unnecessary way, in a like a mistake in medicine, taking medicine and stuff like that. That's always the most tragic ones, because he could still be with us, right now. A lot of people, so yeah, that just made me sad to see him because he was enjoying life to the fullest and giving the people what they love and doing it with you know, with that passion and love that he's always done it. So I guess that kind of like took me, you know, to that stage. But again, thank you so much, JJ. Like I said, if you ever want to do a video together, if Alexia doesn't have the time, I'll take the time. We can do it, you and I, or maybe all three of us, or even if I've always wanted to do like a get together where we all go live and we all have maybe our microphones and camera on, and we can have like 3 people at once in the chat, and we can talk about what you like about the channel, what you dislike about the channel, and have little discourse on what we like, what we would like to see more. You know, a lot of people want to see more 80s stuff, less 70s. A lot of people want only 70s, and I get it. You know, it's one of the best eras of music, and I get it. But some people want more 90s, you know, more new stuff. So I get it. So I would love to have some people one night, you know, have a live and have a chat, you know, and that would be wonderful. Again, JJ, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thanks everybody for watching. I know I talked a lot in this one. I'm going to leave some time marks if you only want to see the reaction. I'll leave that in the description. And you can skip the intro. But, you know, I guess if you like the channel, I guess you like that we talk a lot and it's part of the channel. So again, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all in the next one.